That's why the cries of the foolish virgins still echo in the air, a haunting reminder that some doors, once shut, remain closed forever. The night had been filled with laughter, music, and the glow of many lamps, yet at that final hour, only those who were prepared walked into the warmth and joy of the wedding feast. I watched from the shadows, the echoes of their desperate pleas fading into the darkness.
How did it come to this? Why did 5 stand in radiant light while the others stumbled in the darkness?
Let me take you back to the beginning, when anticipation filled the village and the promise of a wedding brought hope to every heart. Long ago, in a bustling village nestled among rolling hills, I, just a humble potter, begin my day. The sun stretches its warm fingers across the horizon, casting a golden glow on the clay pots stacked neatly outside my home. I hear the sweet melody of songbirds and the steady murmur of life waking around me. Today, the entire village is alive with anticipation. A wedding celebration is about to begin, a momentous occasion in our close-knit community. Colorful fabrics hang from windows, and the aroma of spiced bread drifts through the air. Children dart between market stalls, laughter trailing behind them like drifting petals. I glance across the courtyard where a group of young women, 10 of them, are gathered near the olive trees, their eyes bright with excitement. Each holds a small, intricately crafted oil lamp, its clay edges smooth from years of use. These are the chosen virgins, selected to meet the bridegroom and lead him in a joyful procession to the wedding feast. As I shape a clay jug on my wheel, I can't help but overhear their animated chatter. Their voices blend with the hum of the village. Stories of love, promises of feasts, and dreams of what lies ahead. 5 of the young women are especially careful, checking their lamps, ensuring they are full of oil. They've even packed small clay flasks of extra oil, just in case. The other 5 are carefree, basking in the excitement without a second thought. Their laughter is infectious, but I can't help but notice they carry no extra oil. As the sun begins its descent, long shadows stretch across the courtyard, painting everything in hues of amber and rose. The anticipation grows. People gather at their doorways, sharing stories and speculations about when the groom will arrive. The wedding feast is the highlight of the year, a time when the entire community shares in the joy of 2 families becoming one. The sky darkens, and a gentle breeze carries the scent of olive leaves. The 10 virgins light their lamps, each small flame a warm glow against the night. I marvel at the soft light dancing across their faces. They wait in a row near the entrance of the village, eyes scanning the horizon. But as the minutes stretch into hours, fatigue creeps into their eyes. One by one, they lean against the stone wall, their lamps resting at their sides. The steady rhythm of the night lulls them into sleep. Suddenly, a loud cry breaks the stillness. "The bridegroom is coming! Come out to meet him!" The entire village stirs as though waking from a dream. I set aside my clay jug, heart beating with excitement. The young women spring to life, hastily trimming their lamps. The 5 who brought extra oil refill their lamps quickly. Their flames burn bright and steady, casting a warm, inviting light. I see the joy in their eyes as they prepare to welcome the groom. But the others, oh, the panic on their faces. Their lamps flicker and die, leaving them in darkness. Frantic, they turn to the wise ones, pleading for oil, but there's not enough to share. I watch as the foolish ones dash away into the night, hoping to buy oil, but the shops are closed and the market is empty. Their desperate footsteps fade into the darkness. The village gates open as the groom, his robe flowing in the night air, arrives with a smile as bright as the stars. The 5 prepared virgins lift their lamps high, lighting his path. Music erupts from the courtyard. The bridegroom leads his radiant procession into the feast, the air filled with laughter and celebration. I stand at the edge of the crowd, feeling a mixture of awe and sadness. The foolish virgins return, breathless and tearful. They bang on the door, but it is too late. From inside, a voice gently calls, "Truly, I do not know you." The door remains closed, and their cries echo into the night. As I gather my pots, the wisdom of the moment settles deep in my heart. The parable of the 10 virgins is more than a story. It's a living lesson. Be ready. Keep watch. Always carry extra oil. Always be prepared. The teaching of Jesus on the parable of the 10 virgins. Matthew 25:1-13. Jesus uses this parable to emphasize the importance of being prepared for his return, the day when he comes back to gather his faithful followers. The 10 virgins represent believers awaiting the bridegroom, Jesus. The lamps represent their outward faith, the light that shines before others. The oil represents the inner readiness, the spiritual resources of faith, love, and relationship with God that sustain that light. The delay of the bridegroom symbolizes the way for Jesus' second coming, an unknown time that requires patience and faithfulness. The foolish virgins who ran out of oil represent those who looked like believers but weren't truly prepared or didn't have a living faith that lasts. The wise virgins who carried extra oil are the faithful, vigilant believers who maintain their faith and relationship with God, even during the long wait. The closed door represents the final judgment, when it's too late to prepare.